Good morning, this is Miss Cruz speaking. The class for today is language. The day is Wednesday, May 13, and the year is 2020. I'm so happy to share this video with you. And the instructions are the following. Pay attention, listen carefully, grab your book, notebook, and pencil if it's possible. And now let's start the class. Please follow the instructions. At the end of the class, you will have a worksheet and you should be able to answer the questions very easy. It's important that you listen carefully. Now, let's get ready for the class. Here we are on page number 2. What is the title for the class today? Do you remember? If your answer is sentence, you're right. Sentence, it's the title for today's class. Now, what is a sentence? Do you have the definition? Okay, don't worry, I have it for you. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. One more time, let's read it. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. It contains both a subject and a predicate. Now, what is a subject and what is a predicate? The subjects include the noun or a pronoun. So the subject can be a person, can be an animal, can be an idea, or a place, or a pronouns. Do you remember the pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they? Now, the predicate. The predicates include the verbs that tells what the subject is doing or something about the subject. The predicate is give us more information about the subject. And it's telling us about what the subject is doing. Remember, a verb, it's part of the predicate. A verb can be eat, write, smile, like, jump. Now, here I have a sentence as an example. I was born in Colombia. I, it's the pronoun or the subject, and the predicate is the verb. The verb is was born in Colombia. That's the predicate. It gives us more information about the subject, and the subject is I. Another example of a sentence is I have two brothers. I have two brothers. Another example is I love sport. My school is bilingual. My school is bilingual. Now let's talk about a sentence fragment. What is a sentence fragment? A sentence fragment is a group of words that is part of a sentence and does not express a complete thought. A sentence expresses a complete thought, but a sentence fragment does not express a complete thought. Now here I have an example. It's celebrated in India. What is celebrated in India? It doesn't give us the answer. That's why it's a sentence fragment. When you say okay, it's a sentence fragment. Another example is yeah. It doesn't give us a complete thought. That's why it's called a sentence fragment. Another example is, and you, and you. We have the subject, but we don't have the predicate. That's why it's called a sentence fragment. Okay, let's continue talking on the next page about sentences. This is page number 3. And the title is Complete Subject and Predicate. A complete subject has all the words that tell who or what a sentence is about. A complete subject has all the words that tell who or what a sentence is about. A complete predicate has all the words that tell what a subject does or is. One more time, let's read it. A complete predicate has all the words that tell what a subject does or is. Here I have some examples for you about a complete subject and complete predicate. I have 4 sentences. Please read the sentence with me or after me. The first one, the Festival of Lights celebrates the New Year in some Hindu calendars. The complete subject is the Festival of Lights. The complete predicate is celebrate the New Year in some Hindu calendars. Remember, the complete subject includes a noun or pronoun. The complete predicate includes the verb. The verb here is celebrates. Celebrate is the verb. And then you have the rest of the sentence. The New Year in some Hindu calendars. The second sentence is, Indian families and friends gather together to watch the bright fireworks. Complete subject, Indian family and friends. Complete predicate, gather together to watch the bright fireworks. The subject, it gives us the noun and pronouns. And the predicate, it's telling us what the subject is doing or what the subject is. The next one, Sammy's family is going to see the firework tonight. Sammy's family is the subject. It's going to see the firework tonight. It's the predicate because include the verb. The next sentence is, a special festival called Melas take place during the festival. Special festivals called Melas is the complete subject and take place during the festival is the complete predicate. Complete subject, complete predicate. The complete subject tell who or what a sentence it's about. A complete predicate tells what a subject does or is. Keep it in your minds, and when you talk about sentence, you are talking about complete subject and complete predicates. Let's continue. Let's go to the next page, please. The title is Simple Sentences. And a simple sentence can have more than one subject or more than one verb. However, the subject and verb are always together. Let's read it one more time. A simple sentence can have more than one subject or more than one verb. However, the subjects and verbs are always together. Here I have some examples for you. Now, the first one that we have is one subject and one verb. In this sentence, we only are going to have one subject and one verb. Samantha writes emails every day. The subject is Samantha and the verb is writes. There is only one verb and there is only one subject. Samantha is the subject and write is the verb. Now let's look at the second example. More than one subject and one verb. Here we are going to have two subjects and one verb. Let's read the sentence. My sister and I always chat on Messenger. My sister and I always chat on Messenger. Now let's search for these two subjects. My sister is one subject. I, it's another subject. And the verb is chat. My sister is one subject. I is the second subject. And the verb is chat. My sister and I always chat on Messenger. Here you have an example of one simple sentence with two subjects and one verb. Now let's look at the next one. The next one is going to be one subject and more than one verb. Here we are going to have only one subject and two verbs. Let's read the sentence. Every summer, Jonathan goes on vacation and visits his grandparents. Every summer, Jonathan goes on vacation and visits his grandparents. Who's going on vacation? Jonathan. Jonathan is the subject. Jonathan is the person that we are talking in this sentence. Jonathan. And the verb is goes. Goes. And the second verb is visit. When he goes on vacation, he's going to visit his grandparents. So the subject is Jonathan, one of the verb is goes, and the second verb is visit. Now, another example of a simple sentence is the following. More than one subject and more than one verb. Remember, at the beginning we only have one subject and one verb. The next one we have two subjects and one verb. In the next example we have one subject and two verbs. Here we have two subjects and two verbs. Now let's read the sentence. Timothy and Elizabeth write letters and send cards to their friends. One more time. Read with me. Timothy and Elizabeth write letters and send cards to their friends. Let's search for the subjects. Timothy, Elizabeth. Timothy, Elizabeth. These are the subjects. Let's find the verbs now. Write, it's one of the verbs. And the second verb is send. Write, send. These are the verbs. Now, remember, when you have a simple sentence, you can have more than one subject or more than one verb. However, the subject and the verb are always together. They are in the same sentence. Okay? And here I have 4 examples for you of a simple sentence with one subject and more than one subject, or one verb and more than one verb. Okay? So review this page if you have any question. And if you still are not clear about this, you can let me know, okay? Okay. In the previous page, we were talking about simple sentences. Here, we are going to talk about compound sentences. Now, what is the difference between a simple and a compound sentence? Well, a compound sentence is made up of 2 or more simple sentences. These are joining with a comma and a conjunction. Do you remember what a conjunction is? Here I have some examples for you. And it's a conjunction. But it's a conjunction. And or is the other example that I have for you here. So, the definition is telling us that a compound sentence, it's made up of 2 or more simple sentences. So here we are going to have 2 simple sentences that are going to be together by a conjunction. And a conjunction can be and, but, or. But there are more conjunctions, but these are the 3 that we are going to use in this class. Okay, now here I have the examples. Please listen to me. Simple sentence. Mom cakes are filled with fruits. Then you have the comma, and then you have the conjunction, and then you have the second simple sentence. So, a compound sentence is going to be 2 simple sentences. Here you have the 2 simple sentences. There's going to be a comma and a conjunction. Simple sentence plus comma plus conjunction plus a second simple sentence. And this is in the compound sentence. There you have the compound sentence. Now let's read one more time the first example. Mom cakes are filled with fruits, comma, and some have a cooked egg yolk inside. The next one. The Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the full moon, comma, but it also celebrates the harvest. Remember, in a compound sentence, you will have a simple sentence, a comma, a conjunction, and the second simple sentence. Okay, now that we are clear, let's continue to the next sentence. On the day of Christmas, people wear new clothes, comma, or they may light firecrackers. Here you have 2 simple sentences, a comma, and a conjunction. And when you put all of this together, you are going to have a compound sentence. You always are going to have a comma. You always are going to have a conjunctions. Make sure that you understand this part. And if you still have any question, please review this page one more time. This is going to be included in your worksheet, so it is important that you understand what a compound sentence is and how you form a compound sentence. And it's very simple. 2 simple sentences plus a comma plus a conjunction. And there you have a compound sentence. Finally, we are on page number 6. Before I introduce the homework, I would like to do a fast review about the language class for today. At the beginning of the class, we were talking about sentences. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. And I also mentioned that the sentence has a subject and predicate. Then we have the fragment sentence, simple sentence, and compound sentence. The fragment sentence, it's a group of words, but this group of words do not express a complete thought. The simple sentence can have more than one subject or more than one verb, but they have to be together in the same sentence. A compound sentence is when you add a simple sentence plus comma plus a conjunction plus a second simple sentence. And here we are explaining the homework for today's class. The first thing that you need to do is you need to review this video. It's important that you review this class 1, 2, or 3 times if it's possible. You need to copy pages 2, 3, 4, and 5 in your notebook. Please do not send me this information via WhatsApp. Do not send me this information via WhatsApp. Just copy in your notebook, please. The next thing that you need to do is going to be complete the worksheet. There's going to be a worksheet attached, and you need to send me this information via WhatsApp. This is the one that I will review, and this is the one that I will check. Now, when you work in your notebook, when you work in the worksheet, make sure that your work is neat and tidy. If you can print the worksheet, it's okay. If you cannot print the worksheet, you need to copy in your notebook. So, if you have any question, you have to let me know. This is going to be the end for the language class. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being patient with Miss Cruz. I miss you and I wish you the best. Please stay healthy. Continue praying and ask Jesus for protection. God bless you. God bless your family. Bye-bye.